Alrighty, hello everyone. So in this video, I will be showing you how to create via structures for use in your Allegro PCB Editor environment. So for cases when you need to have a specific blind via or a buried via, there are additional steps that you need to take to have those available when you're actually routing and connecting wires from signal to signal. So just as a quick overview here, you can see in the cross-section editor, I have in my particular stack up already defined a through hole via that I am using, and then also a buried via that's going internally between these two conductor planes. But now what I would like to do is actually set up a blind via, which essentially goes from the top to one of my internal layers. And let's actually keep it simple. We'll do a one layer drop down, so going from top to L1. So you would navigate over to the setup drop down, go to the blind buried via definitions, and define a via as such. So I kind of got a bit of a head start here, but this is where you would mention what the name is that you want to specify. What is the path stack you wish to copy from? So let's actually use the default one that we had been working with for our through holes. So the drill size, the pad size, any thermal relief properties, all of those would be carried over to this blind buried definition that we're now specifying. So continuing forward here, you want to specify your start and end layers, and we mentioned top to L1 is of interest. Click OK, there we go. Now, one important thing to keep in mind here is that you will actually need to go to the constraint manager and enable usage of this particular via that we have just defined. So in the physical section, you want to select your primary constraint set. So default is most of my signals there, which will also be applicable to this LED signal that I am trying to route. And I would need to modify this list so that it includes top to L1. And the order actually comes handy as you're doing more frequent via drop downs, because that'll default to whichever is top on that list. So let's actually move it up and click OK. And let's go back to our canvas and try and route this signal that we're interested in. So let's pick up the add connect, go over to the LED2, and in the options pane here, you can see since my end layer is specified to L1, it's automatically recognized that's the via that I would like to use. If I change, say, to L3, then I am back to the default, which is the through hole. Okay, so let's, for completeness, go back to L1. Let's drop down a via. I can double click. I am now routing on one of my internal planes, which is L1. And I want to traverse back up to the top. And let's do a different style for dropping a via. I can just right click here and click add via. And now I am back on the top layer again. And let's complete this connection. And there you have it. So this is now a blind via, and I confirm that by ensuring that in any successive layers further down, there is nothing that exists in that region. Okay, there you go. Those are the fundamentals on how to create a specific blind or buried via that traverses the layers that you wish. All right, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, looking forward to continuing this journey to become a PCB pro.